Hey guys, it's Jamie Sullins, Superstar Director with Cincy, and today I want to talk to you guys about your own personal booking blitz, for lack of a better way to describe it. We have just entered into a brand new incentive season. We are now working on the spring and summer incentive since he just sent out the requirements for it yesterday. And when I saw those requirements, I knew that I needed to take action. I needed to take action because there are two things required in this incentive, and that is PRV and recruits. So I knew that I needed to take action to make those things happen in my business. I have a friend, Hannah Hall, and she's a freaking rock star because she busted out over 7,000 PRV last month. So I got to talking to her, asking her, how did she do that? How do you get 7,000 PRV in a month? And it was very simple. It was Facebook parties. Since it's really hard to do a lot of home parties right now, we are focusing our business on parties that we can run online. She had a goal of 10,000 PRV. Now, she didn't make her goal of 10,000 PRV, but holy cow, 7,000 PRV in a month, I will take it. So I wanted to know what she did. As she discussed with us, she simply shared a graphic to her customers. She shared a graphic that it wasn't even Cincy-fied at all. It was just, of course, for February last month. So it had little hearts on it and they had numbers on them. And she simply said, I want to spoil my favorite people, my amazing customers. So I want you to pick a number and let me spoil you. As they chose that number, she offered them a great reward for booking a party, and then she incentivized, not really incentivized, but encouraged them to do an online party, because obviously we know that's the best way to work our business right now, but you can easily spin it to your customers because it's so easy for them. They don't even have to clean their house. So after this conversation with Hannah, I knew I had to do something similar. So I looked on some flyer pages. I found some great graphics for March, and then I used the graphics to share out to my customers. So yesterday I simply shared it on my Facebook VIP page, and within minutes I started having people reply to it. It's simply a leprechaun, and it says, choose the pot of gold at the end of your rainbow. It has 6 pots of gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The graphic doesn't matter. There's nothing magical about the graphic. It's just the act of having them choose a number. So as they chose the number, I simply replied to them. I'm going to read it exactly, but again, there's nothing magical about these words. Thanks for choosing a pot of gold. You chose number 1, whatever their number was, which is a free 6-pack of wax with a qualifying party in the month of March. Now, I will tell you that I offer the same prize no matter which number they picked. This is in addition to all the host rewards that Cincy offers its hosts. If you ask me, online parties are the way to go. So easy for you. I do all the work. Let me know if you want to get on my schedule. So a couple of things about this. You cannot offer specials like this publicly. It has to be done in a private message. So that's the reason for having them choose a number. It gives a reason for you to reach out to them and have this private conversation. So I sent it to just my Facebook VIP page yesterday, and I booked 4 parties for March. I already had 1 on the book, so I am sitting right now with 5 parties for March. Now, I plan to use Project Broadcast to blast it out to all my customers that are on my texting service through Project Broadcast. I'm just going to share out the same graphic and ask me if I can spoil them, have them choose a number. So why is this so powerful at the first of an incentive period? We need PRV and recruits to earn this incentive. Here's the thing. My goal for my goal is to earn level 3. In level 3 of the incentive, you have to have 3,500 PRV and 3 brand new consultants that certify. My goal is to knock out this PRV this month. In March, I want at least 3,500 PRV. That way, I don't have to stress about that part of the incentive the rest of the incentive time. Now, we know that I'm still going to be working my business and getting PRV, but I can just check that off my list. It's going to be something that's already done. Also, the more parties you book, the better your chances of getting recruits. Now, let's backtrack to PRV. I know that not every party is going to hit party totals. That it's just part of the business. Not every party is going to hit party minimums. But on the flip side of that, I know that some parties are going to do amazing with super high PRV. So my plan for that is to offer the host exclusive kit to those hostesses, which would get me recruits. And if it's a great party, they're already well on their way to certifying. So a simple activity like this, an intentional activity like this, a personal booking blitz, if you want to call it that, is a great way to start off an incentive period. It's going to give you a jump start on your PRV and your recruiting, both of which are needed for this incentive. So I would encourage you to try something very similar to this in your business. Reach out to your customers, offer them something fun in exchange for having a party with you. Now, if you've never done a Facebook party before, there are some amazing ways that you can do it. And there are Facebook groups that train on it. There are trainings on the Workstation training tab that teach about it as well. So before you share out this graphic, if you're not familiar with Facebook parties, I would encourage you to, number one, get that all set up, get that ready, get ready for your calendar to be filled with Facebook parties. Other than that, I hope this has given you a little jump start on your business at this very 1st of March and got you excited to fill your calendar with tons of parties.